Hey, what's up, yo? It's Thursday morning here, and you're listening to The Drive-In on TBS efm with your go-to guy for the hour, Brian Jew. We're one day short away from the weekend, and let me tell you, it's been a pretty long week. You know, sometimes the weeks just seem to go so slowly, and you expect them to go faster and faster, especially with the funky weather that Korea's been having. And that's understandable. Besides, it's still the beginning of the year. It's still January. And you all know January is a very slow month. No big holidays, nothing special going on, except for my birthday, which was this month, about 2 weeks ago. Actually, exactly 2 weeks ago. And, you know, also we had Martin Luther King Day. You know, those are important days, but other than that, not much to look forward to. It gets dark too early. It's still cold here in Korea. And again, today, it was raining and snowing and raining and snowing. And in parts of Korea, it's still raining, I believe. So I hope it stops. I want the sun to come out tomorrow. Wouldn't that be great? Wake up tomorrow morning and it's like 22 degrees outside. That'd be a great day. Anyways, I'm here to make your day fly by with ease, with comfort. You know, I'm going to take you to paradise today. And we're going to start off with a song with the word paradise in it. Yes. Today's song comes from the movie that came out in 1995, Dangerous Minds. And that's the one with Michelle Pfeiffer. You know Michelle Pfeiffer. Great actress. She becomes a teacher in the inner city. And the kids don't respect her because they don't know what they're going through, or they think that she doesn't know what they're going through, you know, because they're little thugs and all. Anyways, this is a great movie. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. This is Coolio with Gangsta's Paradise. Welcome back to The Drive-In with your host, Brian Jew. And we're on TBS efm 101.3 in Seoul and surrounding areas, and GFN 98.7 in Gwangju, and 93.7 in Yeosu. Now, here's a few ways to get in contact with us. You can call the studio at 02-778-1013 or send us a text at sharp 1013 for a charge of 51, or send us an email at afmdrivein@gmail.com, or simply just tweet us at efmdrivein. We also have a webpage at tbsefm.soul.kr and click on The Drive-In and leave us shout-outs, requests, whatever you want. But make sure by now you guys know the requests have to be from a TV show or from a movie, not just any song that you want to hear right now. Anyways, I want to read some Twitter comments for you right now. We have so many listeners online. Marsha wrote, "Wow, exactly 2 weeks since your birthday. B, how does time not fly by?" It does fly by. It does fly by. So it's actually sad because the days go by so quickly that, you know, I'm speaking on behalf of everybody, but we're getting old too fast. Everybody's getting old too fast. And it's funny when you see young kids who are like, I want to get older soon. And they're like 17. You don't realize once you turn 27, 37, 47, you're going to miss those teenage years. So if you're young and you're listening right now, stay young as much as possible. Alrighty? We got Brian Ju Singapore. She wrote, "Happy Thursday, all driving crew. Greetings from Singapore with love." Well, thank you so much. Well, greetings right back to you from South Korea. Ongni D wrote, "Good morning. Today I'm sick, but I think I will get well after I listen to Brian Ju's music's voice. He's like my medicine." Aww. That's what I'm here for. I'm your medicine. I am your daily dose of, I guess, vitamin C. Actually, vitamin B. Get it? Because my letters B, Brian Ju. Anyways. We have another one from Nini. She wrote, "Oh yeah, still love Gangsta's Paradise. That was a very poignant movie." Yes, it was. It was a fun movie. You learned from it. Not a funny movie, but a fun movie. You learned a lot from it. All right, now with that said, it's time for the scene of the day. Alrighty, you guys. Last week we did Cheesy Movie Week, but that doesn't mean we have to stop playing scenes from cheesy movies. Actually, you guys have your own opinion on this movie that we brought for you guys today. It could be cheesy for a lot of you guys. For some of you, you might think it's the coolest movie ever. But the movie I want to talk about today is Fast and the Furious, which was released in 2001. All right, this movie, I did not realize, looking at the date, that's over 10 years old. It just feels like it came out like yesterday. Gosh, I feel old just talking about this movie. Anyways, this movie was about an undercover CIA agent trying to break his way into the import racing scene for some, national security work or something. Anyways, this movie, seriously, think about it. The storyline no one cared about the storyline. It was a movie to show off nice, fast cars. Yes, and that's the only reason why anyone watched this movie, especially dudes who like cars. And there's a good scene in there, though, where you learn about the hero and the villain. And I can't say he's a villain because let's just call him not the villain, but more like a anti-hero in the scene. All right. and they've just raced, and the undercover secret agent played by Paul Walker, all the girls love Paul Walker, has almost defeated the best racer, Mr. Muscle Vin Diesel. So, check out this scene. Yeah, Vin D, that's what I'm talking about. Winning's winning. It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Anyways, some of these movies, in fact, they're not there for the storyline. No one really cares about the storyline. It's all about the fast cars. You know, and some dudes with a lot of girls going after them, even though they treat the girls, you know, really badly. They treat them really poorly. And the guys, they love this kind of stuff. Yes, they do. I don't know if the women do. I guess there's some women who like this kind of stuff. But the dudes, for some reason, you know, you think the guys would be smarter than this, but it worked. This movie actually worked, and there was a sequel in 2003 called Too Fast, Too Furious that came out in 2003. And then in 2006, they released the Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift that when they were in Japan and all racing and stuff. And most people stopped watching there, but then in 2009, another one was released. And then in 2011, a fifth one was released. And there's also rumors that a sixth one will be released in May of this year. You know what? The formula obviously works because people are watching these movies. People like cars. And remember the old school shows like Knight Rider and the Dukes of Hazzard? Could you imagine if those shows didn't have the cars? It'd be a funky show. Yes. Anyways, here's a song from the film. One of my favorite classic rock groups, Limp Bizkit with Rollin'. Check it out, y'all.
Rollin', rollin', keep rollin', 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 rollin'.
Yeah, that was Limp Bizkit with Rollin'. Yes, that's a great song. The good thing is a clean version. I was kind of worried today because we had a mistake yesterday. But guess what? It's all for fun and laughs anyways. Mistakes happen. Anyways, coming up on today's show, it is Thursday again. And finally, we've got a normal Thursday. Olivia will be here for Cray Cray Thursday, fresh off her win from last Friday's Jeopardy! Mike, if you're listening, too bad you lost. Sucker, you lost! Up your game! Anyways, I wonder what movie she's gonna bring today for us to listen to and talk about. And I know for sure she's gonna bring some Cray Cray movie because that's what she does. That's Olivia's thing. So Olivia will be here shortly, and that's right after intermission, so stay tuned for that. Right now, we have a message, actually. We have a new listener today. Where'd the text message go? It's right here. I don't know where it went. Oh, there it goes. 6464 wrote, "Hi, Brian. It's my first time to tune into the program. I like it. Have a great day. And I can't wait for the weekend, though." Or 6464, thank you for tuning in. I don't know where you're tuning in from. Obviously, it's got to be Korea because you're sending us a text. But it means a lot to us that you're tuning in right now. It's better late than never, right? Alrighty, with that said, we have a song request for you guys right now. And the next song was requested by Alicia. And she'd like to hear a song from the 1993 film Philadelphia. Now, this is an interesting movie that really opened a lot of people's eyes. Up until then, it was common to see people making fun of homosexuality and the AIDS virus for cheap laughs. But people were becoming more and more aware of the AIDS virus back in the 90s. And more people started coming out slowly. And this movie really is, personalized gay people. And it seems like before that, people were scared to talk about it, scared to admit it, that it exists. And they pretended that homosexuality wasn't a thing. You know, they're trying to hide about it. They don't want to talk about it, you know. And then this movie, Tom Hanks, he started it. And he played a lawyer who was fired from his job for being gay and HIV positive. And then he goes to court to sue the company. Will justice prevail? If you want to find out, you got to watch the movie. Yes, you do. And I saw this movie, and it's really, it's a good movie if you want to learn about HIV and what really homosexuality is all about. You know, you shouldn't just point at people, judge them, make fun of them, because, like we said, we talked about, I actually put it on my Facebook the other day. You shouldn't judge somebody without knowing what they're going through in their lives, you know? You don't make fun of somebody for crying because you never know what they're going through. So, don't judge people, y'all. That's a very important thing. And if you haven't seen this movie, go check it out. This is Neil Young singing Philadelphia from the Philadelphia original soundtrack. Welcome back to the Drive-In. It's Cray Cray Thursday with Olivia.
Cray Cray.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
Really, with this funky weather outside?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I feel good.
I feel great.
I feel
you know what
great.
it is?
What is it?
It's because you beat Mike last Friday. on Jeopardy.
I'm still
I hope
on
Mike's
that
listening
high.
right now.
Oh, I hope so too.
Oh,
hey,
give a message to Mike right now.
about the poem he wrote, or
Yes, the sinister poem that he wrote.
Okay. Hey, well, first off, let me just say he made the effort to write the poem. Okay, so kudos to you, Mike, for writing
great
the
job,
poem.
Mike.
You know,
Yeah.
But I just wish it wasn't so. First of all,
Life-threatening?
it was scary.
It
You know,
was.
like I mentioned, I feel like it's something, a killer would recite to his victim before he goes and kills them, Like it had a very, very dark feel. And then I listened to it again, and it was like, it wasn't really praising my awesomeness.
It wasn't, the word awesome wasn't in there, first of all.
Not really.
I would have thrown it in
And
there.
basically he was saying, if I had won, I would have been awesome. So, you're awesome just because, by default, because you won. I don't know. That was the impression I got.
I think he's jealous because you have a better knowledge of film.
Well, here's the thing. We both knew there was going to be a James Bond category. So,
Okay. And the writer is Eugene's got to be Star Wars or Star Trek, something sci-fi up in there.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I studied, there's
Exactly.
nothing wrong with that. I wanted to know who played the James Bonds, and there was a question as to,
Exactly.
like one of the
And
actors.
you both
who
got
played
it wrong,
them.
though.
No, I got it right.
No, you said Q. It should
Oh,
be
no,
M.
I meant the other one, the George Lazenby question.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but we both got... Here's the thing.
That's the only one I remember.
When
That's
there's like
why.
a 50-50 question, I always choose the wrong one. It sucks. Like
That
even
happens.
in high school.
That happens to me in school and everything.
Right?
Tests, quizzes, pop quizzes. Yeah, it always happens.
It
I guess it's the
sucks.
best of us.
I know. It's
Yeah.
a 50-50 chance. I always veer towards the wrong answer.
But you shouldn't blame Mike about, the poem that he wrote about you because, if you haven't noticed, every Monday when I sit there with Mike and look at him, if you look into his eyes, you actually look into his eyes, he has a very sinister look.
Does he?
Yes.
He comes across as
I'm
this very
afraid that-
gentle soul,
I don't know what it is. I don't know. I mean, we have fun on Mondays, but when I look into his eyes, I'm like, is this guy for real? And when he was saying your poem, I kind of glanced at him and he gave me a dirty look. I really saw, like, you can see, like a futuristic, like, I guess, a premonition or something. Like, and I saw knives and
Oh, really?
and
You
gore and
had like a
blood.
vision.
Yes, I had a vision when I looked into his eyes, and the vision wasn't about Michael saying how awesome you were. It was like he was planning on how.
Oh
he
my
can,
gosh. Can
do
I
bad things to you.
hire your bodyguards? I need 24-hour
My
security.
bodyguards are half my weight, so they're not gonna do nothing. But do you see? He just tweeted. He wrote "moo ha 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 ha,"
I know.
which means he's planning something right now.
Something sinister.
Mike, if you're listening, of course you're listening. Can you leave me out of the picture? Because I need to run the show. We can get a new girl for Cray Cray Thursday.
No,
but
hey, that is not cool. Not cool. I thought you had my back. Whatever.
I do have your back.
Whatever, Brian.
All right, Mike.
I'm hurt.
Enough of you. You
That
lost.
hurts.
Up your game for the next Jeopardy. Next time we have Jeopardy, we'll have you, Jason, and Olivia on here. And if you still lose, you know what? We're just gonna fire you. That's all we're gonna do. As simple as that. Right?
All right. From the words of Brian Jew himself.
Yes. So right now we're gonna go to the movie that Olivia brought, because that's what's important at this hour.
Right. So if I said, I'm sure there's more to life than just being really, really ridiculously good looking.
What's more to life than that? I'm just joking.
So, from that quote, I imagine you know what movie I am going to review today.
I was actually looking at the second tweet that Michael just put up.
What did he say?
Mike wrote, I am gentle. I'm dark and gentle, Olivia. I love you. Don't worry. Ooh.
You know,
You know,
I
a
bet
lot
you,
of Criminal Minds, they always use the words, I love you.
Right. And the way, no, like when you read it so nicely, but the way I hear Mike's voice, it's like, I love
No. He'd whisper in your ear and goes, I am gentle.
Oh my gosh.
Dark
Oh,
and
that's
gentle,
so scary.
Olivia. I love you.
Oh.
And then
And
that's
like-
when he's like, slash.
I know. And
Yes.
I'm all tied up and I can't do anything. I'm helpless.
We just turned Cray Cray Thursday to Horror Flicks Thursday. All right, we got to go back to Cray Cray. Come on.
Okay.
Mike, stop tweeting, because we keep looking at
You're
it.
distracting us.
Yes.
Stop. Okay, so I'm talking about Zoolander.
Oh!
Zoolander. The most ridiculously good-looking model on Earth would be Derek Zoolander.
The only word I remember from Zoolander is you googly.
You Google it.
I love that word. I don't have a you googly.
You probably thought I was a bad you Googleizer. But it's okay. There's so many funny jokes like that in the movie. It's about Derek Zoolander, the most famous model in the world. And it's just such a farce on like the whole fashion and model industry.
Exactly.
Basically what happens is he loses a VH1 Male Model of the Year award to his rival Hansel.
Played by?
Owen Wilson.
Okay.
So his life is turned upside down. He returns home, back to mining country, which is apparently New Jersey. I thought that was funny. New Jersey is apparently mining country in this movie.
I didn't know we mined in New Jersey.
I think it's a joke. Like,
okay, I was about to say.
It's
I know we do a lot of farming, but...
Yeah, but...
Okay.
So he wants to reconnect with his family, his father and brothers, but he's unable to relate to them because he's this huge supermodel and all his family members are miners.
Oh.
So he returns back to modeling when Jacoby Mugatu, played by Will Ferrell, the hottest fashion designer in town, hires Derek to model his latest Derelict collection.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I remember that scene.
Remember?
Yes.
And however, this is all a ruse, however, for Mugatu brainwashes Derek to kill the new prime minister of Malaysia because he wants to raise the minimum wage. And that's going to affect all the, fashion designers. And the only person that can save both Derek and the prime minister is Matilda Jeffries, the reporter from Time magazine, who also plays Derek's love interest in the movie. Played by his wife in real life.
In real life, that's right. I was about
Christine
to say.
Taylor.
All right, that's right. That's true.
Yeah.
And this movie came out what year?
This movie came out in 2001.
Alrighty.
It was directed by Ben Stiller, who also co-wrote it. He did reality. He's a good director.
Yes, he is.
Remember Reality
Great actor,
Bites?
too. He cracks me up.
It's so good. The Cable Guy, Tropic Thunder, all those movies he directed.
Ooh, but I wasn't
But-
big on Tropic Thunder.
Really? I thought it was
the thing is-
hilarious.
I mean, it was funny. It had some funny parts. But the thing is, before you go into a movie and someone hypes it up for you, like it's the best comedy of the year, you expect it to like really make you laugh so hard that it turns your insides out, whatever. And I walked in, I'm like, all right, it's funny, but since I had high hopes for it, it's like,
See, I don't like that. Going in
Yeah.
with high expectations.
That's why I make sure, I say, did you see this movie? Because yeah, don't mention anything about it. Not even the good parts or the bad parts.
Yeah.
Exactly. I want to be my own judge and, have my own opinion on it.
Make your own opinions.
Exactly.
Yeah, I hate that too, when everyone's like, this is the best movie in the world.
And that's what happened to Tropic Thunder.
Oh, that sucks. Robert Downey Jr. made that movie. He's the reason it
He
was...
did, but that was the main thing. People are like, Robert Downey Jr. is the funniest, and that's what I was expecting. So I'm expecting him to be, like, redonkulously funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well that
Anyways,
sucks.
back to Zoolander.
That sucks.
Yes.
Okay. So, there's rumor of a sequel that's supposed to come out next year. This came out over 10 years ago, and apparently there's a sequel in the works.
Oh, they should hire me for this.
Really? Who would you play?
I could totally do a Derelict collection thing.
Oh, do you have a Blue Steel? Do you have a Magnum?
I got everything.
You got everything.
You know what? Because I'd be the first model in this movie to be the shortest model in the world. Because models are like 6 feet.
Yeah, like the girls
Yeah.
are giants.
Exactly.
They are tall.
And they're.
What?
I could totally do this.
Do
I'd
what?
be the cross-fitting model.
Because
In
CrossFit
Zoolander.
is so big right now.
Exactly. It's like, you're not the real model unless you do CrossFit. I could do that. Why would I have that accent, though?
I don't know. What was that accent?
Wow. Mike, can you stop tweeting? Because we keep looking at it. Gosh. Okay, I'm going to stop looking at the computer screen because Mike tweets too much.
Yeah.
Mike, get a life. Sorry.
Aww.
He's listening too much.
Mike Jones.
So we're putting you down. What? Anyways. Alrighty.
So, should I keep talking?
If you want, it's your day.
Okay. I wasn't sure. if
Unless
we
you
were
want to play a
going on
song right now and continue afterwards.
break. I don't know. What would
It's
be
up to you.
better? Should we play the song or should I keep talking?
You know what? Let your mind refocus on the film and we'll play the song right now.
Sounds good.
Alright, this is from the film. This is I Started a Joke from the Zoolander soundtrack, and this is sung by the Wallflowers. Check it out. That was the Wallflowers. I can't say their name. The Wallflowers with I Started a Joke from the Zoolander soundtrack. Right now we have a lot of new Twitter comments right now. Marsha wrote, LOL, did you know that Zoolander was banned in Malaysia?
I didn't
Trivia
know
here.
that.
We had no clue. But I know why now, obviously, because the Prime Minister being murdered.
Or they're
in the
trying
scene,
to.
or
They're trying to. Yeah.
Yeah, so
I
we
mean,
understand
that's
that.
not good.
Yes.
Wow.
And finally, we have Adriana, I can't say your last name,
Villanueva.
Yes. She said, finally listening to my first EFM Drive-In Live show. Google Chrome won't play the station. It plays on Internet Explorer, though. Awesome.
Oh, wow.
Thank you for that bit of information. I
Internet
had no
Explorer.
idea.
It doesn't play on Safari either.
Wow.
I tried.
The best thing is get a smartphone, and there's so many radio apps internationally that work. So Korea's radio stations are on a lot of those apps. But Adriana Villanueva, thank you very much for tuning in. Even though it's your first time, like I say, it's better late than never.
Exactly.
But with that
Exactly.
said, we gotta let Olivia do her thing.
Let's do her thing. And you know
Yes.
what? Let's just, let it be known. We love Mike. Like, Mike Jones, you're awesome. You're
Oh,
awesome.
do you remember the Mike
Jones?
No, Michael Jordan ad? I want to sing that for Mike Jones right now. Like Mike.
Oh.
If I could be like Mike. I want to be like Mike.
There
Remember
you
that?
go.
There you go. I want to
Yeah.
be just like Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, if I were a guy, I'd probably want to be like Mike too, but I'm not a guy.
He's a handsome dude.
You know, he's
Yes.
got a good head of hair.
Yes.
He does. That's good for a man.
And he's a gentleman.
He's a gentleman.
Yes.
He's a good guy.
But he's not Zoolander.
No.
That's what we got to talk about right now.
Okay. Zoolander. I love this movie. I remember watching this over 10 years ago and just laughing in every scene. You know, but it got such a bad rap because it came right after 9/11.
Oh.
And you remember a lot of people were talking about how I can't believe, 9/11 just happened and people want to just be watching movies like Zoolander. Like, that just isn't possible. Oliver Stone said something like that.
Oh.
So, I
But
mean,
people
it's
still
very
watched
silly. Yeah. That's unfair for the movie, I feel like, just because it happened after that incident. It got a really bad rap. But, I think it's not a dumb movie because it takes intelligence to write a farce, and that's what Zoolander is. It pokes fun at at the fashion world and the modeling industry and even itself, and it's all done in a lighthearted way.
I'm pretty sure designers probably saw this movie and thought it was funny.
They are in it.
Because that's why it's
There's
called...
a lot of cameos.
Exactly. It's called a comedy for a reason.
Right?
Don't take things seriously.
Don't take yourself seriously.
Yes.
People, come on. Okay, talking about cameos, there were cameos by Tom Ford, Tommy Hilfiger, I believe, David Duchovny, David Bowie. I love David Bowie. Side
Yes.
note, he's one of my favorite artists of all time.
Yes.
Glam rock rocks.
Very great actor. I said actor.
He is a good
Rocker.
actor, too.
And he's a great rocker, too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, David Bowie, Billy Zane, Winona Ryder, and the list goes on and on. So, one of the funniest scenes in the movie, because the models are portrayed as dim-witted, there's a tragic death scene between Derek's roommates. Do you remember how it happened?
At the gas station?
Yes!
Oh, when they're having like their frappuccino, whatever they were
Right!
drinking.
It's a freak
Orange
gasoline
sherbet,
fight
something like that?
accident. Yeah.
Yes.
They're just spraying each other with gasoline, having a fun time.
But if you actually see that scene, it looks like if you see a lot of women comedy movies like that, they like car wash scenes,
Exactly.
pretty much.
It's a take on that.
Yes.
But it's these beautiful male models, and instead of spraying each other with water, they're spraying each other
How
with gasoline.
dangerous is that gasoline?
Exactly. It's super dangerous. And then, the guy lights his cigarette, and that's how, everyone dies.
Wait, who lit the cigarette though?
One of the roommates, because they're so dim-witted. Exactly. One of Derek's
They weren't
roommates.
thinking.
They're all male models.
Yes.
And all of them.
But we're not
low
judging. We're not
IQs.
saying male models are dim-witted.
Not all of
Only
them.
this movie.
Only
said it
in
was-
this movie.
Yeah, it was a comedy.
Exactly. So, there's that scene. There's a great walk-off scene between Hansel and Derek. Where
He couldn't turn left, right? Or
Derek
right?
couldn't turn left.
Okay,
so
Derek
he had to
couldn't
do a
turn
360, to the right side. Like, whenever he had to turn around, he always...
Shoot, I would say that turning 360 is harder because you get dizzier.
It is hard.
Like
But
spinning around.
for some reason, he could not turn left. And that's just so
I love how
funny.
you just did that in radio and then the sound went from here
I know.
to here. They should try to turn left.
I can turn left,
Yes. You all can turn left.
I know. It's just such a weird thing to have a character in a movie not be able to turn left. Like, who comes up with that? You know what I mean?
Maybe in a New Zealander, they'd be like a character that can't jump.
Can't jump.
Or kneel.
But it'd have to be something related to, like, modeling and walking the runway.
Or can't wink his left eye.
Can't wink, Like,
Exactly.
he has to scrunch his entire face if he wants to wink.
I wish this was like a visual radio station because you just missed Olivia doing that thing with her face.
Well, I'm sure people have imaginations. They can picture how silly my face looked. I was crinkling my
Your face just
side.
looked like a butt cheek. Yes. It looked like a cheek. There you go.
All right, there
There's
you
some
go.
visuals for all y'all listeners
Butt
out there.
cheek. Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
But it was a great movie. I love this movie.
It was. They have great chemistry together. Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson.
But the funny thing is, it took me 3 watches to like this movie. The first time, I was like, eh.
Seriously?
Second time, I was like, okay. Third time, I was like, hilarious. I missed all these key points.
Really?
Yeah. And my favorite thing in the video or the movie was that small little cell phone that he called
Right?
God on.
Yeah.
God? You know?
I know.
I was like, when are they going to make phones that small?
It's the opposite. They're getting bigger and
And
bigger
bigger and bigger, exactly.
I thought they were going to get smaller.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They got everything, especially the that fruit company that makes all the nice computers. I can't say the name on air, but they went from like a small little phone. Now they're going to have a huge dish as a phone in the future. I feel like.
Seriously.
Yes.
It's I guess, bigger is better is the motto.
So in Zoolander, the new Zoolander, they should have a phone that's like the size of a computer monitor, like a 27-inch computer monitor.
How are they going to lug it around? It'd be
Book
so
bags.
annoying. Book bags.
There you go, backpacks, whatever.
And
laptop carriers.
Everyone's going to suffer from lower back pain.
Exactly.
And shoulder aches.
That's what they're going through right now.
I know.
With all the weird working out and all the
and everyone's like at
fitness
the
regimes
cubicles and they're like all scrunched, so
exactly.
their necks and
they
backs.
Should add, speaking of, I don't know why you said cubicles, and I was thinking they should add manicures and pedicures too. Because that's what models get done.
Oh, the
Massages.
the metrosexual thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, I should be the screenwriter or script writer for this movie.
You should do it, Brian. Get on it. Write it.
Get on it. Go Houston. Jump on it. Jump on it. Elevation. I said elevation. Evaluation. I meant to say
close,
evaluation.
it's close.
See, I'm a model because it's evaluation. I said elevation. That's
It's
like you
all
googly.
good. No,
Yes.
you're not as bad. You're smart.
So you're saying I'm bad, but not as bad.
You're not as bad. Dude,
All right, thanks, Olivia. I don't like you.
everyone has. Dude, I'm an inner blonde. Okay, so don't worry about it.
I see it.
Right?
Yes.
And I have to kill her like on a daily basis. Like no.
I'm the same way though. I'm a goofball.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Are you guys ready for the evaluation? Yes,
Right,
Olivia.
right. Okay.
How would you evaluate this movie?
So, on a grading scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the highest score, 1 being the lowest, I'm mixing it up today. I'm gonna do a different kind of laughter.
Alrighty.
Before it was like haws, hoes, he's. So
La,
today,
la, las, yes.
right? I'm gonna try to guess who my laughter is based on. Okay.
Okay.
By the way, it gets 4 out of 5. So it goes. Hyuk, 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 hyuk.
I have no idea. That's your normal laugh.
No, it's not. Oh, you're so mean.
What was that?
Well, I think, okay, it was a poor impersonation. But Goofy, doesn't Goofy laugh like that?
Oh yeah, he does. He
Sort of
does
like
in
that.
your world.
And-
Just joking, y'all.
You're
I'm not that
awful.
mean.
I hate you.
Anyways, with that said, she gave it 4 out of 5 yucks. I call it yuck. And we got a song for you guys from the movie as well. This is a great song, isn't it?
It is. Makes you want to dance.
Exactly. Who sings it?
Wham sings it. It's Wake Me Up Before You Go Go.
That was Wham with Wake Me Up Before You Go Go. Don't leave me hanging on something like a yo-yo. Yes, I forgot the lyrics for that song, but that was from the Zoolander soundtrack. What a great song. That's a good throwback song from Wham. And you know the lead singer from Wham is George Michaels. Yes, great singer. But right now it's time to wrap up the show. Thank you guys for tuning in. It was a great Thursday, although the weather's clearing up. Look at that. Look, I'm feeling great already because the weather's clearing up. But today we're going to end the show because yesterday we made a mistake. We're going to play the good version of the song that we're trying to play for y'all today as the ending track. And this is Tenacious D with Beelzebub from the Final Showdown song. And it's from I forget the name of the movie. It was from yesterday's movie that we played for you guys. And anyways, we want to apologize for those who tuned in yesterday. Yes, it was a funny, scary, nerve-wracking situation. But stick around because we have 101 Main Street with An Jung-hyun next. And this is Brian Ju signing off, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on Friday. Peace!